Next on Great Day at 9A, what happened to the dog behind an attack that left 2 people hurt? New information from the animal's owner this morning.
Are we in the age of computer-generated schoolwork?
What?
The new program that's being banned by some districts, parents may want to make sure isn't being used at home.
Plus, a history lesson and a Broadway show all rolled into one. Why 6 is taking the stage by storm.
I've seen 5 and 7, but
you
never
have?
6.
Never 6? Well,
No.
you're going to get a sneak peek of it today
That's
from one of the
awesome.
cast members. It's all right now on Great Day at 9A. To Great Day at 9A, folks. I'm Nicole Nalapa.
Scott Haney here. Nice to see you on this Tuesday, January 17th. What a beautiful sunrise. Did you see that moon this morning?
The moon, the crescent moon. You could see the craters in the icon that you were showing us this morning.
It was really unbelievable.
Yeah.
I hope everybody had an opportunity to see it because we're going to be under increasing clouds. We're going to get to the weather in just a second. I'm excited to talk to the actress from 6 today. This is going to be really good. I didn't realize, I had no idea what the play was about. So I did a little research. It's the 6 wives of Henry VIII.
Henry VIII, I am. Henry VIII, I am. Yeah, it's the same guy.
Different songs.
Different songs, yeah. But it's about the same guy, that Henry VIII.
Henry VIII, all right.
From WFSB, Connecticut's #1 local news, this is Channel 3 Eyewitness News at noon.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Kara Sundlin. We have a lot of breaking news from overnight to follow up on, but we begin with a vaccine proposal that's causing some big reactions. State Representative Kevin Ryan is proposing legislation to allow children as young as 12 years old to get vaccinated without parental consent. This would include all vaccines, and some parents are outraged. Chief Political Reporter Susan Rath is live in our newsroom with the very latest. Susan, what exactly is in this proposal? Coming up today on Great Day Connecticut, a yearly event you don't want to miss. The Sun Wine and Food Fest kicks off later this week at Mohegan Sun. We've got a sneak peek of everything you can expect, plus a delicious dish you can make at home.
And there's a super trendy new boutique that opened recently in downtown Hartford, where you can find up-and-coming designers.
We try to do our part into creating a launching pad for entrepreneurs, emerging designers.
We're taking you inside the store to browse the racks.
Plus, she's a former Yukon great and a huge advocate for social justice. Maya Moore just announced her official retirement last week. We're catching up with her to talk all about what's next.
We're making your day a great one, starting right now.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Great Day Connecticut on your Tuesday. I'm Kara Sundlin.
You will never guess what I had for dinner last night.
No, I'm not going to. It's peanut butter? You had peanut butter? It's National Peanut Butter Day. You were a day early.
I was a day early.
I just had peanut butter like right before the show on a rice cake.
Oh, on a rice cake.
Yeah, it was my little
Yummy.
snack. Yeah.
Yes, I said last night, I said, you know, I don't feel like cooking. Well, I say that every night. But then I was like, what can I eat that is going to satisfy me? I took a piece of bread, I put some peanut butter on it, some jam from Stonewall Kitchen, and I had half a sandwich, and it satisfied me.
That is like the best thing ever. Peanut butter and jelly. Did you have some milk too?
I didn't have any milk.
Oh, because that makes it really good.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So-
today's National Peanut Butter Day.
Yeah, it falls on January 24th, according to the National Day calendar.
From WFSB, Connecticut's #1 local news, this is Channel 3 Eyewitness News at 4.
And first up at 4 o'clock, a Connecticut family taking their pain and pushing forward with the hope of keeping others safe. Ethan's Law, named after a Guilford teen, requires guns to be locked up and stored away if a child lives in the home. Thanks for joining us today at 4. I'm Erin Connolly.
Hi, everybody. I'm Mark Zinni. It is already a state law, and now there's a new movement yet again to get it passed at the federal level. Channel 3 New Haven Bureau Chief Matt McFarland is live this afternoon. He is with the mobile newsroom and more details for us. First up right now, Matt.
Watching Channel 3 Eyewitness News with Erin Connolly, Mark Zinni, and early warning weather with Mike Slifer. Now, Eyewitness News at 4 continues.
Some developing news right now. A helicopter crash in a town outside of Kyiv claimed the life of the highest-ranking Ukrainian official to die since the war began.
This chopper coming down right near a kindergarten, killing some on the ground as well. Channel 3's Nicole D'Antonio has more details from Washington.
From WFSB, Connecticut's #1 local news, this is Channel 3 Eyewitness News at 4:30.
And first up right now at 4:30, focusing on the future of Hartford. The capital city is hearing from many of you about quality of life issues and where there may be some room for improvement.
Channel 3 Hartford Bureau Chief Aya Galal is live from City Hall this afternoon with more on what people are saying. Aya.
Watching Channel 3 Eyewitness News with Aaron Connolly, Mark Zinni, and early warning weather with Mike Slifer. Now, Eyewitness News at 4:30 continues.
Right now, we do want to go back to that breaking news happening in Simsbury near the Avon town line. That's where a crash has a stretch of road closed.
And this is all happening on Nod Road. It's a more than 2-mile long stretch right there. Let's get out to Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Christian Colon. He's live in Simsbury with the latest for us. Christian.
Right now, the top 3 at 5. A fight at a Middletown High School basketball game. What police in the school district now have to say.
Another staple restaurant in Hartford closing its doors, but it's not only Hartford that's having this issue. I'm Aya Galal. I'll break down all the details coming up.
Also ahead, a missing Massachusetts mom. The latest developments in a sad and bizarre case. Her husband in court for the first time, charged with her murder.
From WFSB, Connecticut's #1 local news, this is Channel 3 Eyewitness News at 5.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining us right now at 5. First up for you tonight, we start with an early warning weather alert.
And some snow. We haven't seen that. Could be in our future this week as we look live over Hartford. For more on what we can expect, Chief Meteorologist Mark Dixon joining us with the very latest. Hi, Mark.
Yeah, Mark, Aaron, Mike, mini storm system so far this season. We're not going to see a whole lot of snow, and it's not going to be snow from beginning to end, and it is going to be very elevation dependent. We have our early warning weather alert here.
You're watching Channel 3 Eyewitness News with Aaron Connolly, Mark Zinni, and early warning weather with Chief Meteorologist Mark Dixon. Now, Eyewitness News at 5 continues.
Tonight, at least 14 people are dead, including one of Ukraine's top cabinet members, after a chopper went down next to a kindergarten right outside Kyiv.
And at least 25 people were injured, including 11 children. The Ukrainian Security Services has launched an investigation into the crash. Ukraine's president is describing the incident as a tragedy.
All right, we're in alert mode with the storm system bringing a variety of precipitation types to Connecticut, breaking down the timeline, and who could see some accumulation of snow and ice leading to some slick conditions. That's ahead of the early warning forecast.
Also right now at 5:30, tax breaks for thousands of Connecticut businesses. That's what the governor's proposing, what it could mean for some of them next.
Also, the push to learn CPR, how the near tragedy in the NFL has many learning this skill here in Connecticut and across the country.
From WFSB, Connecticut's #1 local news, this is Channel 3 Eyewitness News at 5:30.
And thanks for joining us right now at 5:30. First up tonight, a tax break may be coming to more than 120,000 Connecticut businesses.
Governor Lamont has a proposal to help these small businesses, and it has to do with what they can claim on their tax returns.
Our chief political reporter, Susan Raff, is live right now in our newsroom with more on what, Susan, could be described as a little complicated but helpful.
So complicated. It took me a little while to figure it out, but yes, it will save businesses money. These are small and medium-sized businesses, and this could definitely help them buy more equipment and also hire more employees.
You're watching Channel 3 Eyewitness News with Aaron Connolly, Mark Zinni, and early warning weather with Chief Meteorologist Mark Dixon. Now, Eyewitness News at 5:30 continues.
Well, the executives at Party City aren't doing much partying right now. The nation's largest party goods and Halloween retail chain filed for bankruptcy protection. It comes after years of losses and weaker sales. As online retailers and big box chains have been cutting into their market share, Party City says it will be able, though, to keep some stores up and running.
Snow in the forecast for a second time this week. We're giving you the early warning for a storm that'll affect your day tomorrow. By the timing, will have a bigger impact than the amount we get.
Lego leaving after nearly 50 years of calling Connecticut home.
It is tied to Enfield's identity. It's the only Lego in the state.
Why the iconic toy maker is moving its headquarters to Boston. If you're waiting for Hero Pay to arrive, we have new information on when you can expect your money. From WFSB, Connecticut's #1 local news, this is Channel 3 Eyewitness News at 6.
And first up at 6 o'clock, an early warning weather alert to get you prepared for snow at this time tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow. It's quiet out there right now, but for the second time this week, we will have some accumulating snow to deal with.
Meteorologist Mike Slifer is tracking all of this for us and timing out how this will impact your plans tomorrow. Mike?
We'll start off with a quick look at Futurecast with tomorrow's weather today. We begin the day pretty quiet. Clouds will start to build and thicken up, but by the time we reach lunchtime, we'll have spotty snow showers moving in across Connecticut. Temperatures will be around 30 degrees, so it is very likely that as soon as these snow showers move in, they will begin to stick.
Watching Channel 3 Eyewitness News with Aaron Connolly, Mark Zinni, and early morning weather with Chief Meteorologist Mark Dixon. Now, Eyewitness News at 6 continues.
Well, if you're among the tens of thousands of people here waiting for that promised Hero Pay money, the check is almost in the mail.
The wait is almost over. The money is earmarked for certain essential workers during the pandemic. They applied months ago and still have not been paid.
Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Mark Robbins is joining us live right now. He's in Middletown, where the state laid out a timetable for when folks can expect this. Mark?
Hi, guys. Yeah, about 150,000 essential workers applied for and got approved for this Hero Pay program. And all the applications started in August. In fact, so many people applied for and got accepted that initially there wasn't enough money in the fund. But that was taken care of as lawmakers got together and added to the pot in a special session in November.
From WFSB, Connecticut's #1 local news, this is Channel 3 Eyewitness News at 6:30.
Hello, everybody, and happy Sunday. Thanks for joining us on Eyewitness News at 6:30. I'm Bryant Reed. We start with breaking news in Wallingford now, where rescue crews were busy earlier tonight after reports of a person who fell off of a cliff. Channel 3's Eliza Krasinski joins us now live at the police department with what we know so far. Eliza.
Bryant, the call came in just before 2 o'clock this afternoon for a person who may have fallen off of a cliff. This happened near the Whisk Key Wind Road area, and we are now learning that this person is a man in his 50s.
An alert for some wintry mix that begins tomorrow and lasts through Friday. Who should expect what coming up in the early morning forecast?
Also ahead at 7, a high school basketball game turns into a brawl. The latest on that investigation. Plus, since the start of the year, 3 iconic Hartford restaurants have announced they are closing. We will tell you why.
From WFSB, Connecticut's #1 local news, this is Channel 3 Eyewitness News at 7.
Hello, and thanks for watching Eyewitness News at 7. I'm Stephanie Simone. It did not feel like January today, but it looks like things are going to change quickly. This time tomorrow night, portions of the state could be dealing with a wintry mix. Let's send it over to meteorologist Mike Slifer to time it all out for us. Mike.
Stephanie, we'll start with an hour-by-hour look at this. We'll begin with Futurecast here, showing you tomorrow's weather today. We will deal with some clouds over the next several hours, which actually may break apart overnight tonight. And then tomorrow, we see a little bit of colder air trapped in place before precip develops. And as this precip starts to move into the state, we see some snow or wintry mix at the onset. But it all quickly gets washed away, except for Litchfield County and western Hartford County, where some colder air gets trapped in the terrain.
You're watching Channel 3 Eyewitness News with Stephanie Simone and early warning weather with Mike Slifer. Now, Eyewitness News at 7 continues.
Since the start of the new year, 3 landmark restaurants in Hartford have announced plans to close up their doors permanently. This comes as restaurants all over the state and country continue dealing with the secondary effects of the pandemic. Channel 3 Hartford Bureau Chief Aya Galal takes a look.
I'm Eric Parker. This morning on CT23, we're digging into some of the interesting new bills being proposed by your state senators and representatives, some that could impact your finances and way of life. We'll also be talking with a Connecticut high school principal who's been named the National Principal of the Year. Donna Hayward joins us, and a Yale nurse will be here in Studio A to tell us about his trip to Ukraine, where he trained local medics in trauma care. It's all ahead this Sunday, January 22nd. CT23 starts right now.
From Channel 3, CT23 with Eric Parker.
Good morning, and thank you for being with us. The Connecticut legislature is back at work, and already some interesting bills have been proposed that could impact all of us, from trying to help with energy costs to adding more resources to help with mental health to allowing wine sales in supermarkets. There is a lot to discuss. Channel 3's chief political reporter Susan Rapp and Hearst Connecticut Media associate editor and columnist Dan Haar are here with some highlights. We have so much to talk about. I literally brought a pencil on the show, and I'm gonna mark things off. First of all, I'm just so happy to have you both back. We were together every week for like 4 months, and I've missed you.
I think we've missed you.
So thank you.
Is it still Happy New Year, the 22nd?
I think it's too late to say that.
Second week of the playoffs? I don't think so.
Let's talk about some of these bills. There's a lot going on. Energy is a big topic that I know both of you have flagged. Susan, tell me about it.